Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold. In the last episode, we took down Morty, the gym leader, and in this episode, I told you that we were going to the east, but we're not. I lied to you. I have lied to all of you. I've fooled you, but I caught a Poliwag in between episodes. This is not going to be a Pokemon that I use. This is purely for Surf, which I completely forgot to teach it. I'm only using this thing for Surf because the next Pokemon on my team I need Surf to get. And it is a Pokemon that can learn Surf. So I know it sounds retarded, but it's just how it works. So we come down here. This is Route 37, by the way. I didn't really mention anything too in-depth about it when we were walking through, mostly because it's a short route and we were battling people the whole time, and they had funny things about them that I just had to mention. Also, we get some red, blue, and black apricorns, or however you say that, if we come to these trees, which I'm going to get just for the hell of it, because you never know, right? But we could find 3 new Pokemon in this route, one of which is probably going to appear right now. Nope, never mind. Well, Spinarak is not really a new Pokemon, but I don't think we've run into it in the wild yet. So I'm going to fight this, actually, because I'm still low-leveled. And it's pretty close to my level. But the 3 new Pokemon we can find are Growlithe, which we ran into earlier, actually. Vulpix, which you can only find in Silver. Growlithe you can only find in Gold. And Stantler. Now, Growlithe and Vulpix are basically 2 parallel Pokemon to each other. Personally, I believe Growlithe to be the superior of the 2. Some people like Vulpix better because it evolves into Ninetales, and Ninetales is a beast in competitive battling, and I know because I have played a couple online matches against people with Ninetales, and they just destroy everything. But anyways, Growlithe I personally believe to be a better Pokemon, mostly because it's an attacker. Vulpix is more of a defender Pokemon. But yeah, we're actually back on Route 35. We went through 3 routes already. This is the 3rd route that we're in, and we're like 2 minutes into the video. But Stantler is honestly nothing to write home about. It's got decent attack, decent special attack, and decent speed, and that's about it. Really, other than that, it's not too great. It's really not worth getting because it's frail as all hell. It's like a deer Pokemon too. It looks weird too. It can learn some pretty good moves, but other than that, it's really not worth anything. And on Route 35, I don't think I mentioned before, but we can find a new Pokemon. Well, we can find Drowsy, which I don't think we could find before. Maybe in Route 34, I'm not too sure. But we can find a new Pokemon, Yanma, which is basically a dragonfly. It is fast, and in Generation 4, it gets an evolved form that is just absolutely... Oh, it is amazing, and I have used one before, and it just wrecks everything because of its ability, Speed Booster, which basically increases its speed by 1 stage at the end of every turn, which I'm not too sure. It might be tournament banned. I know Blaziken with Speed Booster is tournament banned, but that's another story. That's a Pokemon that we can't even find in these games, so don't worry about it. Also, I should note that this is my 3rd attempt at recording this episode because the first time was really unfortunate because I'd gone through, I recorded the whole thing. I hadn't saved at the end, which was good, because I usually do save at the end of these episodes, which I should stop doing because it's a very bad thing to do. You should make sure that the whole thing is done before you save your game and recorded properly, because nobody wants to go, oh, this trainer has these Pokemon, this trainer has these Pokemon, whatever. That's boring. Here we got TM04, which contains Rollout, which is a great move, which I mentioned in the 3rd gym leader battle. But this is my 3rd attempt at recording this, because the first time my capture card became unplugged from my computer because I have a very How I have this set up is I have my capture card that's about 20 feet away from my computer, so that's pretty far. The cable that comes with it, I think, is 5 meters, which is just a little bit too short. That if anybody doesn't know how long that is, that's about 17 feet, a little bit less actually. So I use a USB extension cord, well, a USB extension, to hook up my capture card. Oh yeah, we can battle this guy now because it's nighttime. I don't think... I didn't actually do that in my last recording. But yeah, I use this USB extension, which plugs very loosely into the actual USB from my capture card, so it tends to come unplugged every once in a while. I'm getting Magmar out of here because it really can't do much. This is just going to turn into a stalemate. Bring out Sheepy because Bats is a little overleveled. So, yeah. And the second time, are you kidding me? It just roared me out. Oh, what the hell? God, oh, screw it. I'm going to fight this thing with Magmar. But the second time, we've been getting a lot of thunderstorms in town, pretty much like every night. And it's very annoying because the power keeps flickering on and off. And this last time, it shut off my GameCube, and that was not very good. God, what can I do with this thing? Tackle, I guess. I don't know. I have two Pokemon that really can't do much to Growlithe, so yeah, there's not really much to do. Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? That sucks. Well, it's only got like 2 HP left anyways, and I'm probably just going to switch out after this. I get 3 Pokemon that get experience from this thing, so it basically equals out to very, very little for all 3 of them. Send out Sheepy. I don't know why my cursor was already on Sheepy. That's kind of random. Whatever. So yeah, the power flickered, and my GameCube lost power, and it reset. And you would not believe how long it took for me to find a freaking Poliwag on my 3rd attempt, which was this one. Because I have caught 3 Poliwags now. The first time was totally accidental. Well, actually, it wasn't accidental because I had already battled the trainers. It was probably a good thing that I shut off the game. But the second time, it didn't take too long the second time, but the third time, it probably took me 20 minutes to find a Poliwag, and that was a pain in the ass, and I was not happy about it. Since we can surf now, though, this is the first instance in which we will surf, as we will surf across this small pond to get this berry. It's a mystery berry, and we get the mystery berry. I don't remember what this one does. I think it might act as a full heal, but I'm not too sure. But let's check. Mystery berry, a self-restore for PP. Yeah, I'm probably never going to use that on a Pokemon. Is there anything up here? I'm just going to spam the A button. Nope, I guess not. Spamming the A button still while I'm walking down. Yeah, so there's a couple things that we can do in Goldenrod and around Goldenrod. Now that we have the 4th gym badge and B, surf. Actually, the only thing that we're doing inside of the city is like, it doesn't even require the 4th gym badge. It just requires you go and meet Bill in the Pokemon Center, which I'm going to heal, and then we will go to Bill's house because thing. I should also note that this is probably the most random Pokemon that I've ever caught on a playthrough. Generally, when I play these games, I will catch what is the bare minimum. I don't use HM slaves, I just use whatever moves the Pokemon has. But I think that, yeah, this is Bill's house, and you talk to Bill. Hi, Kev Dog, do us a favor and take this Eevee. It came over when I was adjusting the time capsule. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't like it being outside. Can I count on you to play with it? Yes. I knew it! Way to go, hero. You're a real deal, dude. Okay, I'm counting on you. Take good care of it. Whoa, wait. You can't carry... Oh, god damn it. Okay, finally we got the Eevee. Yeah. I would like to give a nickname to the Eevee. Well, Eevee is essentially a cat. I am very annoyed with my cat right now because I have to take care of it again because my mom's out of town again. So I'm going to name this after my cat. Now, the story behind my cat's name is very weird because, well, I'm gonna talk about this and then I'm gonna nickname it. Basically, we brought my cat home at the age of, 8 weeks or something like that, I think. And my sister was the one who named it because it's her cat, and she named it Bella. Now, that name never stuck, because it in all honesty, sucks, and it's the name of a Twilight character and whatever. I don't even know how I know that, but whatever. Anyways, so we've tried a various assortment of names, including Kitty, Dumbass, Stupid Cat, So Happy, which if you don't get that reference, then shame on you. I would always call it like So Happy, and then it would just like yowl in terror because this cat is afraid of everything. So we finally settled on a name of Muggs, which is the most retarded name for a cat. Yes. This is the second cat I've had in my life too, and the first one, the name for the first one was probably better. Well, my parents got the cat on the day that they got married, which is kind of a stupid thing to do because then you can't really have a honeymoon because you got to take care of this stupid cat. Anyways, when they brought it home, my dad decided to name it Yehudi. Yeah, that was the name, which is the most retarded name ever, and I'm actually gonna just put it in the PC. Maybe I guess I should show it off to you. Eevees are nothing to write home about. As you can see, level 20, I mean, it's got exactly 8,000 experience. Its stats are sort of abysmal. Like, you compare it to, let's go up. Well, its highest stat was like, what, 32 or something like that? Let's go up to Magmar, which is actually lower leveled, and yeah, look at the comparison. So yeah, Eevee is a relatively useless Pokemon. By itself, its evolutions can wreck some serious shit. Especially, well, my favorite evolution is Leafeon, personally, because it's very defensive and it has decent special attack. But I'm going to take out Sandshrew, and, you know, I'm actually going to rename it, but I'll do that off screen, so don't worry about it too much. Okay, I thought I'd show you what I nicknamed my Pokemon. By the way, nicknames for Magmar is still open, mostly because I'm recording this like the day after I recorded the last episode, which is already going up like a week in advance. So it probably won't be for a while until you actually see the nickname of Magmar, just because of the way I'm recording these. But I nicknamed Poliwag Swirly, and I nicknamed Sandshrew Super Bitch because it is the bitch of all my Pokemon. It's just good for HMs, and that is it. You know what I forgot to do is when I was fishing, I changed my select button to the old rod. I wanted to switch it back to the bicycle, but apparently that is too much to ask. There we go. So we're good. We're good to go. Done everything in Goldenrod City. Am I healed up? I can't remember. Yes, I am. So I'm going to battle this guy. Who goes there? What are you up to? Why am I not talking? Am I retarded? Whoa, I just went like 30 seconds without talking there. And I didn't even realize it, that I was fighting a trainer. I was, sorry, lost in thought, I guess. Well, thinking about, well, you know, the next Pokemon that I'm catching, is on this route, and I'm going to catch it here. And there's a reason I'm going to catch it here, is because, like, there's a billion of them here, and you cannot possibly not run into it. But, well, the next Pokemon on my team is going to be Tentacruel, or Tentacool, or whatever. But the thing is I was thinking that... Ooh, youngster Joey! Hello! Kevdog, good evening. It's me, Joey. Got a minute? My Rattata is looking awesome. I wish I could show you. Hey, listen, I almost caught a Rattata the other day. Really? You already have a Rattata. You told me this already. Oh, it was so close, too. See you later. Click. Again, what is with people in this game never saying goodbye to you on the phone? What a bunch of dill holes, and I did not mean to walk into this crowd. But yeah, as I was saying, my next Pokemon's going to be Tentacool or Tentacruel. It doesn't really matter because they're the same family. You can find both of them on this route. But I want it to be sufficiently leveled so that I don't have to grind the living shit out of him. So yeah, see, there's one now, and you can only find these by surfing or with a good rod or better. So I'm gonna wait until I find one that's high enough level that I want to use it. But if we go down here, there's something a little bit interesting about this place. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I want level 20. Good enough. Yeah. So Tentacruel showed up already. I should have switched out Sheepy to the front earlier. This is actually what I wanted, is because Tentacruel doesn't evolve until I believe it's level 30, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I will look it up and check. And Tentacruel, in all honesty, is a lot more useful because it is a special wall. And most of the things that it's weak to are special based. So it's weak to electric, ground, and psychic. And psychic is basically like a really difficult type to take out in this game. So yes, I know it's a special wall and I'm using special moves on it. Whatever. It just means it won't kill it. Yeah, see, it's super effective. I'm 5 levels higher and I do a decent amount of damage. But I don't even get halfway to killing it. Which I really hope this does not kill it, or else I will have to find another one. Thank God it's got like 1 HP left. So unfortunately, finding that Poliwag, I used up my lure ball, which was stupid of me. But I think that only affects it if you're catching a Pokemon on a hook. So yeah, it's not a big deal. And we got a Tentacruel, yay. So we'll never get the Pokedex entry for Tentacruel. I'm not too worried about it. Its 80 tentacles absorb water and stretch almost endlessly to constrict its prey and enemies. And there it's showing one of the names of its moves. Would you like to nickname? No, because, again, if anybody has suggestions, I have an idea for a nickname for this thing. It's kind of lame, though. You'd probably figure out what it is by just me telling you that it's lame. But I've seen some pretty creative nicknames for Tentacruel. So I'm going to heal here, and I'll go back and show you the cool thing that is on that route. Okay, we're going to go back here, and we're going to surf down. I completely forgot to pick up repels, which was what I was going to do, because we got to go quite a ways down, and there are a lot of wild Pokemon, so that's going to be annoying. I need to switch Sheepy to the front, because what we're doing involves... Actually, you know what? I will switch Hubjub to the front for a good reason, and you will see why in a minute. And I completely forgot to take my new Pokemon out of the box. How retarded of me. But if you surf all the way down here, this is something I discovered kind of by accident one day. I totally didn't even mean to. This is what I've always called the Cool Trainer Den. And it's this little pocket off of the route that's a secret. Yeah, boy found us. Oh, dear God, did my capture card just become unplugged? Oh, I need to plug it back in. 1 sec. Okay, sorry about that. That's just going to make it a whole lot harder for me to sync the video properly. But Cool Trainer Irene wants to battle. You missed absolutely nothing. The good thing about my capture device is that my TV will always flash awkwardly green and say no signal if the capture device becomes unplugged from my computer. Because it's awkward that way. Crap, I didn't think that would know Peck. So yeah, basically what this is it's 3 Cool Trainers. Cool Trainers are like pretty much like supposed to be the toughest trainers in the game. We're toughest type of trainers. And each one is progressively stronger than the last one. They've lined up the trainers in a way that they will always attack you in a certain order. Just no matter how you come at them, which I think there's only 2 ways you could possibly come at them. Maybe only 1, I'm not too sure. But they each have water-type Pokemon that are under the same family. One is the primary form, one is the fully evolved form, and I believe it is Goldeen Seeking. I think somebody has a Starmie and a Staryu, and I can't remember what the third one is. It might be Tentacruel, but I'm not sure. Oh, crap. I am confused. This is a very bad situation I've gotten myself into right now, because my Pokemon that was going to destroy this entire place is now dead, and now I have a fire type out front, and these trainers are going to automatically battle me, and this is going to be bad. I can't remember if the third one automatically battles you, because I think it goes right, left, then bottom, but I can't remember, because it's been a while since I've done this, because it's been at least, I'd say it's 6 years since I played this game, and yeah, I was right. You can't beat Irene and go unpunished. Oh, I think these girls are all sisters too, which that bothers me for some strange reason. I don't know why. And she sent out Staryu, so yes, that was the second family. I got that one right. And bad situation, very bad situation. So I'm going to switch out. I'm actually going to switch into bats because I don't want Sheepy to take any damage. Mostly because it's going to be the thing that I rely on. But I think Staryu. I know Starmie is part psychic. I can't remember if Staryu is or not. No, it's not. That's Water Gun. It's basically like the main water move that you'll find on pretty much every water starter Pokemon, and it is what you will rely on for a long time. If you're me and every single Pokemon game you play, you pick this water starter first, which I don't know if I'm going to do that in X and Y. I haven't, in all honesty, I haven't looked at any of the new Pokemon that they've announced for that game. So I can't really base a decision. It'll be one of those things. It's like day one I'm gonna pick. And the reason that I haven't looked at any of this stuff is because when Diamond and Pearl were coming out, oh my god, I was obsessed. That is probably the most excited I've ever been for a game to come out, and it was probably the first game that I ever bought on release day, and waited outside a store for like 2 hours. I actually took the bus. That was the first time I think I ever took the bus as a kid, which, yes, I know that was like 2007. That's sad, whatever. Oh, crap. This Starmie is just wrecking all my shit right now. Yeah. Go Sheepy. But yeah, that game, I researched it so much. Like, before I even bought the game, I knew which towns to go to in which order to beat it, and which types each of the gyms were and everything like that. I was far too obsessed with it. I already had my team planned out, where I was going to catch everything. It was too much, and it in all honesty, kind of ruined the game for me. That it's still, to this day, is like one of my favorite Pokemon games, but still, by doing that, I sort of did ruin it for myself, and that is why I don't like hyping things up all the time. Oh, thank you, Mom, for the phone call. I hope this will stop people from battling me. While shopping today, I saw this adorable doll, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your room. You'll love it. Click. I'm a guy. I play with action figures, not dolls, Mom. Jeez, you should know these things. I'm going to heal up. 1 sec. Okay, I didn't bother to revive bats just because, like, I didn't want to. So yeah, this is sort of like a mini boss fight sort of deal. Is these three trainers, and it's a really cool thing that they added into the game. Like, I don't think they've ever done this in a Pokemon game before. Ooh, it's Shelder. That's good, because Shelder and its evolved form are extremely weak and very easy to beat, because they have very, very frail special defense. And in all honesty, I've never used one before, but I've always kind of wanted to. The reason for that is just because Cloyster has monstrous defense. It's got 180 base defense, I'm pretty sure, which is the highest of any water or ice type Pokemon, including legendaries, which there's quite a few legendary ice types, and there's a couple legendary water types. And yeah, I just used Withdraw to raise it even more. I didn't even see if it actually used Withdraw, but you see, like, that special attack like that, it just, like, destroyed it in one hit. Like, the Seeking that I was battling, I got a critical hit and it didn't even kill it in one hit, so that means it would have taken 3. No, I can't believe I lost. Yes, I beat you. I beat you all. And you talk to this girl. You're too strong. I didn't stand a chance. Here, you deserve this. And we got Soft Sand. Soft Sand boosts the power of ground-type moves, I believe it is. I'm sorry we jumped you. We never expected anyone to find us here. You sure startled us. Yes, and that's basically all that there is here. So I'm going to end this off here because this is getting a little bit long. So next time on Pokemon Gold, I just about said Emerald right there. I don't know why. We are going to meet back in Ecruteak City, and we're going to go east actually this time. Don't worry about it. See you guys then. Goodbye.